Hello everyone, how are you all? Kalimera, this is Kathy from Divine Debut with your daily divine spread. Let's see what the messages are for you today. Okay, just the date. The date is the 7th of April of 2020, but as I said, these messages are important for you to hear when you watch this video. So what's the divine message? What is the karma dharma message? So what are we dealing with on a collective and on a personal? Okay, let's take the card for today, everyone. And we have the star. And the star is a card of hope. It is a card of healing, but it's also a card of the future. We know that the star is an illuminary, so this could be illumination in anything to do with groups, associations, earned income through career, as well as anything to do with groups, associations. So being an individual, standing out in the crowd, but also connecting to a group. Okay, so the star card is also a wish fulfillment. For a lot of you, this could mean any messages coming through social media as well. Okay, so it does show the glyph of Aquarius. We know that there is a lot that's happening in Aquarius. 3 cards just fell out. I didn't even get to shuffle properly, even though I pre-shuffle. We have the 9 of Pentacles, that Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. And I'm using the Witch's Tarot today. So we've got a lot of earth and fire here. Now we know that the 9 of Pentacles is someone that is financially standing strong, but this is someone who is the individual. In the Witch's Tarot, she's got a belly. She's creating something. So this is the 9 and the 10th Pentacle here. So what you are creating now, you will be manifesting as the creation is now growing. The seed has been planted. And the Ace of Pentacles is something stable, something physical and real, and something that's going to be very long-lasting. Now, the Knight of Wands is usually, for me, he's the traveler. He's someone who moves around a lot. He's very Sagittarian, therefore, that is, when the doors are open, we'll be able to take that that we have created, that which we have created, and take it to the world. And with the star card here, this could also be mean that through social media we're taking it to the world. So we've created something and we're running with it. It does have the potential to last long as the message or the creation, I want to say, is spread. Okay, so it's given around, and that's going to be giving hope to others as well. Let's take the divine spread. At the foundation is that 9 of Pentacles again. What is hidden from us and we don't know? We have the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, again, all about thoughts, perception. Anyway, let's see, in the recent past, we have the 10 of Pentacles here. 10 of Pentacles, which I mentioned before already. We're looking for that Ace of Pentacles. Some of us are creating it. Now, everyone's on a different timeline, obviously, so others are going to have to wait a week. Others are going to have to wait until the time of Virgo. There are many messages in each card, many individual messages. I will come back to those. What's in the now position? And we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, beautiful. This is the messenger that's spreading the word, spreading the creation. Let's see what's crowning the reading. What's on your mind? King of Swords. King of Swords would be an Aquarian, no doubt. Yeah, this is all about clarity with that King of Swords. Let's see what's in the action and advice. And we have the King of Wands. Wow. 2 kings. We have the idea and we have the creation here, no doubt. So air and fire very interesting today is the square between Uranus and Mars. So I'm going to say try not to be too aggressive. This could mean friction. So it is a bit of a volatile energy. So if this is an enemy of yours, I'm going to say just, even if it's not an enemy and it's someone that you're not on the same page with, there is a lot of competition between these two. So use your wisdom, okay? Be coming from love. Okay, so what I see here is with these two people, the King of Swords, the strength in the King of Swords is his intellect, his perception, his logic. His also justice is with this King of Swords. So he's very, very good, very articulate, so very sharp brain, you know, Aquarius. Whereas the King of Wands, his power is in his creation. And he's also a very passionate person, very different. One is very withheld and the other one is all about jumping in both feet at the same time without thinking. So this could also be an aspect of the same person, of course. Let's see what's in the outcome. And we have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, which is a battle that we're fighting to win over. This is competitive energies, obviously, but also conflictual. Okay, what is the message from Spirit today, the 7th of April? And we have the Two of Wands. So the door is open. There is a choice that is needed to be made as well with this card. Someone is ready to go on that journey. We do have that Page of Wands, which is the messenger opening the door. The door is open, I'm going to say here. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we have the Five of Swords. I did speak of competition and conflict. Five of Swords is a cutting energy as someone is using their wit, their brain to win over a competition, whether it's a competition with words, an argument, an incentive. Someone has an incentive to win over all cost. But again, conflict. Okay, this is an imbalance. And through this imbalance, changes will be coming in. What's beneath that? And we have the Two of Cards, Two of Cups, Two of Cards. That's funny. Two of Cups, which is a soulmate connection. Okay, this is two people that are not in conflict. And the more further back we go, the further to the past we go. So there is some sort of, people, I want to say things in your environment that are standing in your way from this relationship. And that it could be just the perception, but it could also be other people are involved. Okay, there are other people that are in the equation here. What's beneath that? And we have the Strength card, which is Leo. The Strength card is all about having the power, the courage, and the will to win over a conversation, a situation I wanted to say, but nevertheless it could be a conversation, yes. So we know that with the Strength card, it's also about holding back. And this could be someone holding back from getting into this energy here, holding back and not doing anything possible to win over a situation. And because this is air and we do have the King of Swords, so the King of Wands would be a Sagittarian, could be any fire sign actually. We did see Leo. Sagittarius for me is in that King, that Knight of Wands, also with the Two of Wands. That is Sag energy for me, but also the Page of Wands is Aries. So I'm going to say any fire sign. Anyway, I'm going to put that Five of Swords down as it's the general energy, and I'm going to take some more cards in a moment. Let's take another layer. So we do have the Nine of Pentacles here, and that is obviously that there is something that we're creating, we're working on, and this may have to do with what makes us feel comfortable, what even if it's, you know, monetary. Nevertheless, this could be also a single mother. If this is a physical pregnancy, this is a single mother that is okay financially. She could be also creating, if not a child, she could be creating a business, something that's going to bring her a lot of recognition, all the comforts that she desires. But again, she is standing strong and independent. So we do have two masculine energies here. So this could be a choice that she has between two, but also the Nine of Pentacles being the Virgo energy. Virgo is all about what we do day to day. So what we are creating daily. We know that the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo, is also the house of health. Okay, so she seems to be okay. She's in a good position. We do have some, you know, she's one step before the family card, which we've got here. Okay, so this is also support through the family. This is a cycle that obviously comes to a completion, but there is a restart here, if you get what I mean. So we've got an earth sign here, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But there is fear standing in the way here. There is fear of imprisonment here. So I'm going to say that I do feel, because there's a lot of mental energy with the swords here. So what I feel is that for some of you may be hoping to be able to stand on your own 2 feet financially, and you may have been in a situation that was holding you back from getting to that Ten of Pentacles, which could mean abundance, you know, having everything that you desire. But this is also being able to support others in your family, if you've got children, let's say. As we do have a child here, and this is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a messenger, but it's could also be a very creative, youthful energy, where Page of Wands is a message that comes in that is going to start creating something. We do have the Ace of Wands here that the page is holding, and here we've got the Two of Wands, but we've also got the King of Wands here. So the page turns into the King of Wands. This is in the action and advice. So the message that comes through could be from a fire sign. Right, let's take this risk. Let's travel the world. This doesn't have to be now. It could be in the future. Let's travel the world. Let's expand on what we are creating. This could also be some sort of maturing energy where the page turns into the king. So this king could be pulling up his socks as he's showing that he is able to lead, to create obviously as well, but also to run with his desires, what he desires to create. And this is someone who desires, their desires are very, very strong, as the King of Wands is all about fire. He's all about, you know, that fire that is all about taking action. A lot of spontaneity, a lot of magnetism in this card. And he does look quite cheeky too, King of Wands. So there is, I'm going to say, there is an intelligence from within that he may not be, that he holds within him. And that's where I see that these two could be the same person. But for a lot of you, I do see that it's two different people, as there is, you know, the King of Swords. He's all about business. He's all about what he can see. He does the math. He calculates things before he takes action on them. But he's also very righteous. So this person could be someone who works in the medical field. This could be someone who's a legal representative, someone who could be even judging someone, judging a situation. As with that King of Swords, that sword that he holds, that is all about the clarity, but it's also severing ties with what is not correct, what is not serving its purpose. He could be severing ties with any conflictual energy, any competitive energy. Now we do have here, we've got the card of competition, and we've got the very strong King of Swords. And the King of Swords has got much intelligence, that I feel that he can be the leader here in this Five of Swords. So I'm going to say, if you are dealing with some sort of rough situation, because we've also got another card of competition here. I do feel that it's quite strong. The competition is here. Both players are very strong. But I do feel that the intelligence of the Aquarian male here is stronger at this time. And I do feel that he could also be a mediator that is coming in to finish any grievances or any misunderstandings or any family issues. So he could even be a counselor, let's say. I suppose he could even be a psychiatrist, right? As we know that the way things are right now, with this lockdown and what we're imprisoned by, as with the Eight of Swords, it is our perception, it is our mind that could be playing tricks on us. Some people are those people that were not able to be, to be kept in a box, let's say. People that are very free, loving, they're all about freedom, getting out and about. And Aquarius is all about friendships as well. This could be very heavy where their psychological state is concerned. So again, this could be, let's say you're dealing with an air sign that's going to, they're going to break free, they're going to run. And when I say they're going to run, I mean that they're going to run with what they desire. They're not going to hold back. Okay, and I'm not reading reversal, so he could have been, let's say, in the reverse, the King of Swords, where he's not communicating about what is cutting for him, what is difficult for him. Let's take more cards. We know that the Seven of Wands is a battle, some sort of a place we're in where we've got to keep going with, keep fighting with that fire that's beneath us, keep creating, keep insisting, because the competition is still here, whatever that means for you. Let's take we've got the Karma card, which is the Judgment card, and this is the card of Pluto and Scorpio. So this does show the eclipse. We are moving closer towards the eclipses. The Karma card for me shows that there is a higher power. There is something karmic as well. Now, karma doesn't mean only bad. It could be a good karma, that what you're creating right now may be shown to you roughly around mid-year. Now, we are having a full moon, and we know that this could be a full moon here. There is a lot of light. Of course, the light is being blocked out here because it's the eclipsed sun. This could also say that something is being eclipsed out of your life, and it does add up to what I was saying before, that for those of you that are needing to stand alone financially, you're looking fine to me, and it was a time of completion. Now you are more than likely creating something of your own here. Something new is going to be born once something is eclipsed out of your life. Whatever was karmic, let's say, whatever you feel was fated. Let's take the Eight of Swords in the hidden position. And we have the Justice card. Beautiful card. Justice card is Libra. I was just talking about we're having a full moon tomorrow in the sign of Libra. And Libra is partnerships and relationships. Justice and the King of Swords, they do tie in together, very much so. Let's look at the Star card right now, as this is a wish fulfillment, but it's also a card of cleansing. We have the Nine of Swords, which is worry, anguish, and a lot of stress. Let's take another card. And we have the Eight of Cups. So leaving something behind, something that obviously did not fulfill our desires, our needs, our emotional needs. This is moving on, leaving those troubles behind and moving on. This could even be moving towards your wish fulfillment. Now, usually we say that the star is with the stars aligning. We also have the stars here in this card. So this could be a journey. This could be a physical journey, but also a mental journey, an emotional journey. You're moving towards your happiness. This is happening slowly, everyone. Let's take a look at that Ten of Pentacles. And we've got the Tower here. And the Tower is sudden, abrupt shift, change, an epiphany. This could mean good news as quickly. Something comes in to show you that Ten of Pentacles. So this is support. This is financial support as well. Not only support through the family. This is money, inheritance, money from other sources. Let's take another card. And this is also a change where family values are concerned. The family money is concerned. Let's take another card. And we have the Ten of Swords. So the cycle is ending. As I said before, we have the 8, 9, and 10 of Swords. 2 10s here bring an ending and therefore a new beginning. We know that that 10 of Swords turns into the Ace. So new beginnings all around after much hardship. After much hardship, this Tower, which is the divine, its source, has come in to bring the change, the shift. Maybe that was not able to be taken or made because of fears. Now the Tower is also Pluto, and Pluto brings transformation. Remember how I was saying that Uranus, and this is the card of Uranus for me, Uranus and Mars are in a square which are asking for change. And we know that Uranus and Mars can also be quite harsh, quite dangerous. So take care when driving, take care with sharp objects, and take a step back if you are in a position as the Five of Swords, which can be very tearing, can be very cutting. I don't like the Five of Swords as a general energy. I will take another card. Let's look at that Page of Wands. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. So more looking at things, working on things, but also looking at the details. Again, Virgo. Spying on someone, reading between the lines, making magic, preparing before you bring things out to the world. This could also be the detective that is looking for information. Let's look at this King of Swords. And we have the Four of Cups. So there is no, the offer is not being accepted at this time, as someone is not in an emotional state right now. They're looking at the details only. They want the truth and nothing but the truth here. So they're not looking at their emotions right now. They're looking at the facts. That's what I see with the Four of Cups. Now, I want to say also that the Four of Cups, if this was something that was offered from this King of Swords in the past, then this is something that could be coming to mind. This could be coming in, and you are remembering, you are clearing the slate where a past offer is concerned. Could this offer be again coming on the table? Could this offer be coming back once more? Could the truth be coming out about this offer? Now, this doesn't have to be an offer of love. This could be an offer for business, an offer where business matters or family matters are concerned. So the offer is on the table. Again, I'm going to say, let's look at that King of Wands. And we know that this could even be an apology with the Four of Cups. King of Wands has the World card, which does make him very worldly. This could be, if this has been a karmic situation, if you've been dealing with this King of Wands, this could be the end of this cycle. We know with the World card, it's successfully getting to the end of a cycle. And the King of Wands could also be someone who is from a different part of the world to you. Let's take a look at the Seven of Wands, which is the outcome, the conclusion. And we have the Hermit, which is Virgo. Virgo is all about the details again. Now, the Hermit could be someone that is looking for answers. Again, this could also be someone who is still looking for the clarity. They're looking for the enlightenment here. Someone could be... the weapon that someone is going to use here is something that they're searching for. They're searching for the answers. And the Hermit is also someone who could be advising you. This is someone who's very spiritual. Some of you may be looking for the answers through the occult, through tarot reading. And we know that the Hermit is someone that is not, this is a wise person. This is someone who looks at things from an overall perspective. He doesn't leave any rock unturned. So with the Hermit, and again, this could be someone who is with the King of Swords. There are many similarities here, as the Hermit is all about the details, Virgo, right? And so is the King of Swords. There are similarities, but the Hermit is much more spiritual, whereas the King of Swords is someone that's all about calculations and what he can see, what he perceives through his logic, not through his spiritual self. So let's take one more card on that. And we've got the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, as you can see, that butterfly is all about starting to create. This is the light that is seen. This is the spark that begins something that has taken a new life, I'm going to say. And this could also be a new life, literally, as this could mean pregnancy, whether it's a creation or whether it's a child being created. We've got the Nine of Pentacles here, which does show also pregnancy. Let's take the Two of Wands, which is in the position of Spirit. What is the door opening to? And we have the Empress here. There we go. Absolutely beautiful. So Taurus, Libra here. This is creation. This is manifestation and abundance. This is also creating something that's going to be bringing you a lot of love, a lot of support. This could be a motherly figure. This could be your own mother. I do see the Nine of Pentacles very similar with the Empress here. And the Empress is all about values as well. Now, sometimes they do say the Empress is Aries. So let's see. We have the Five of Swords, and it's still the time of Aries. So happy birthday, my darling Aries people. Let's take a look at that Five of Swords, as it is the general energy for this reading. And we have the Ten of Wands, another 10. We've got 3 tens. 3 tens, which are all about endings. And we do have the Karma card here, which is the card of having a second chance. This is help coming through. I do believe I said that yesterday we did have the same card as well. So let's just have a quick look at the reading here. So I'm going to say that because the Empress she's not a queen, she's above the queen, so she rules. We do have two kings that are beneath her, so there is more maturity, there is more leadership in the Empress here. She is the mother of the earth. The earth gives to us, right? The earth gives us plentiful. So she is someone, if she is just an energy, she's all about the earth birthing things for us. And this could be on a collective scale, but on a individual scale as well. The door is open. The door is open to creating. That's what I see here. But this is also saying to me that some of you have opened the door, but you are going to be patient as well, as this is not a time of being able to take that step through that door. The Two of Wands is always Sagittarius for me. So when the timing is right, that's when we'll be able to walk through that doorway. Meanwhile, we are in this energy here of the Empress. Now, we do have the Eight of Cups here. So again, this is going for something that you want to commit to, that you want to find those two cups. You're wanting those two cups to complete a cycle for you. Now, we did have those Two of Cups before, so some of you could be dealing with someone that you are associating with through social media. They could be at a distance. Others of you are choosing between two. And the thing is that we do have the World card. We have the World card on the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is in the action and advice. So let's look at the King of Wands as, you know, the advice is take the action, don't sit and wait. The King of Wands is someone who will run with his desires. And in that sense, you may be successful in completing that cycle or being able to move closer towards this King of Wands. For others of you with the King of Swords, this is someone that maybe the door is closed at this time. Could be an offer that's coming around again, or that will be coming around again. What I see is that this is the end of the competitive energies of that Five of Swords. So here in the position of what we don't know is that we're stuck in fear. If we do have choices, if we have a choice right now, we're worried about, you know, choosing the wrong person or choosing the wrong thing, something that doesn't work for us. So we've got a choice between two. I'm going to say we're worried about finding the right solution. Solution is the word I was looking for. With the Justice card, this is saying that we know that justice is all about balance and harmony. Now, the Empress is all about harmony as well and balance, even though she's a 3, because Venus rules Libra. Libra is justice, as well as, you know, balancing out and harmonizing where other people are concerned, but also legalities. Okay, now I also see the Justice card. It is a number 11. It is very karmic, but it's also very fated as well. So what's happening now is that there is competition, but there are cycles that are ending quickly here with this Tower, and we are moving towards what we emotionally want to fulfill us, okay? And that there we will find our healing with the Star card. All right, everyone, I'm going to take a couple of handwritten cards now. I'm going to say that we've got three personas here, 3 people, which is the King of Swords, King of Wands, and the Empress. So let's take a card on each of them. Let's see what the personal messages are, because these are personal messages. Obviously, they don't resonate for all of you. Let's take the King of Swords. I can't help myself from falling in love with you every day. Well, that's another side to this King of Swords. Maybe that's why that offer is coming back. Now, logically, the King of Swords, if he's an Aquarius, he does have Leo as his 7th house of partnerships. Okay, so this is someone that has two sides. One is very fun-loving, but the other side is he seems quite cold, but obviously where his partnerships are concerned, he's more about being generous, as Leo is very generous. Let's have a look at this King of Wands. We've come a long way and you've proven your devotion to me. I love you. Wow. And this is a 10. This is an ace. This is a 10. So we know that 10s do speak of completion, but a new cycle. This is an ace, which is a beginning, obviously. We've come a long way, and that doesn't have to mean time-wise only. This could also mean the physical distance. Let's have a look at this Empress. I really want to work on us. You are worth it. So there's that Virgo energy with the 8 of Pentacles. And we do have 3 8s here, everyone. We've got the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles. 3 8s. And we know that 8s are very, very much about putting in the work. 8s are also the 8 is the house of Scorpio. But also 8 is the card of strength, which is Leo. And, you know, just speaking of Aquarius, Leo, very fixed energies, very fixed energies. But we also have Taurus here. Taurus is also very fixed, and so is Scorpio, as we mentioned with the Tower. So when we have fixed energies, we know that it's very tough getting through those energies. We know that the fixed signs, they don't like change much. But there is the indication here of someone wanting to take the initiative. They're willing to do the work. And whatever they are communicating here is something that they've been working on, they've been studying. So they've put a lot of effort into it, the message that comes here. I'm going to take actually a message here. I want to see what this Page of Wands is sharing. I am lost. I don't know what to do. I will go with my gut. I've got no choice. So this is someone, yes, taking a risk, no doubt. All right, I'm going to take a message from Spirit for all of us. Let's see what the 7th of April of 2020 portrays. Let's see, please, Spirit, what is the message? What is the message today? Archangel Michael and Archangel Jophiel, please enlighten us with the message. What do we need to know today? And we have the message is love. Love is the foundation of your existence, and you're just as worthy of receiving as you are of giving love and compassion. While love can be a beautiful emotion, it is equally a form of energy that propels you through life. Yeah. Beautiful. So this is all about giving love, and the Empress we know is all about that. Okay, giving not only emotionally but giving physically as well. So proving our love. That's what I feel the title should be today. The proof of love. I think I'm going to call it that, like that. And it's not only about romantic love, as I said before. It's all about proving through actions, through words, and through sharing. Okay, that's where the creation comes from. All right, everyone, I want to thank you so much for being here again today. Thank you kindly. Wishing you well, wishing you healing, whether it's emotional or physical. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and thank you also for giving me a like and subscribing. I am starting to prepare now my next readings, so do look out for those in the next few days. Anyway, I will be seeing you tomorrow with another reading.